situation. I think Joel, maybe not.
No,
Yep,
just kidding. Stick
thought
with
so.
Lucina.
The Palu was bait.
So we have K here as KY, and DeadNess is Gatekeeper, I believe the name is.
He is a gatekeeper.
I love the name. It's either you win in glory or you lose in a fiery, embarrassing storm. But it looks like, though, DeadNess will start off on the former, getting some really nice pressure onto KY here.
Yeah, this
starts the ledge trap already.
Ledge trapping is definitely the worst place to be as Lucina. One, she's pretty floaty, so most of the counterplay against Dedede's ledge trap usually revolves outweighting the Gordo and then ledge jumping. But when you have a character that's pretty floaty, it's actually easy for Dedede to use some of his anti-air options like up tilt. His up air is super disjointed as well. That makes it much harder to get away from the ledge trap. So staying center stage is going to be really, really important for Cosmo here. KY.
Definitely. He's not going to want to be stuck off the stage because he can die to things like that.
Yeah.
As DeadNess here will take the first stock.
Normally, Lucina is the one character that you see edge guarding someone else, but in this case, Dedede actually has some really good ledge guarding against Lucina's recovery because he can swing at him multiple times and not have to worry about that invincible up B because eventually it'll trade, you know.
Right. How do we see KY win this matchup if it's so unfavored?
I think that KY needs to focus on trapping DeadNess's landings and playing a lot more grounded. Dedede, he has really great options in the air. His moves like forward air, back air, short hop Gordo, all this stuff. But he's actually really limited on the ground because of how slow his aerial speed is. When he moves left to right in the air, it's barely anything at all compared to most characters who can just float around. So he can't actually space as well as other characters can, so it's really easy to like do a dash back and then dash back in with a move like Lucina's forward tilt to whiff punish Dedede's bad aerial drift.
Absolutely. We'll see if we can see that from KY here as DeadNess here has gotten some awesome extra credit with 120 onto KY, and KY still struggling to finish this last stock.
And honestly, Dedede at this percent, he might as well be at 80 for every other character. You know, he's so heavy. I don't even know if a rage up throw will kill from Lucina here on town, even though it doesn't have the biggest
Dedede, very heavy character, so KY is struggling to finish the stock, but finally lands it there. The nice forward air. But a lot of extra credit onto KY here. He's got to be very careful to try to even this stock back up. And unfortunately, that will not do it.
Overextend, yeah.
DeadNess will catch him there and go up an entire stock here. KY has a lot of work to go to try to win this round.
One of the really obnoxious things against King Dedede is when he does that short hop Gordo, most characters think, okay, well, Gordo, you only need 2% to hit it back, so I'm going to swing at it. The problem is, until Dedede actually hits it with his hammer, there's like an animation of him hitting it, the Gordo itself, you can't even hit it away. It'll actually get hit back at you even stronger if you try and swing at it too early in the startup. So a lot of the times, DeadNess has been doing like a retreating, he got that nice edge guard, but yeah.
Nice edge guard.
He'll do like a retreating Gordo throw, and KY tries to swing at it, but you can't actually swing at it during the startup of it, and it's been catching him a lot. It does like 30 damage. It's super annoying to get hit by.
All right. Yeah, DeadNess getting some awesome damage here onto KY just off of that Gordo.
Yeah.
KY kind of struggling around it because even as we saw like off stage, it's getting hit by it in the air and whatnot, and struggling to try to get back to ledge. But DeadNess will take that first round, and let's see what KY decides to go for the counter.
I had to guess,
stage.
KY probably wants a smaller stage like Hollow Bastion or Smashville to be. Yeah, it is. It's a counter pick. Okay, well.
Nope.
Okay,
unfortunately, DeadNess did not know the rules.
DeadNess did the cheesy counter pick, I don't know anything, and then gets the free ban on what he actually wanted. So,
you know, we're very...
KY having to rethink his decisions. Small Battlefield, I understand this. DeadNess really does not like Battlefield, and mostly because of the side plats, but Small Battlefield is the next best thing in this situation.
I'm a bit of a Small Battlefield enjoyer myself.
Yeah, same.
Are you on Team Small Battlefield or PS2?
I gotta say, Small Battlefield is just objectively a better design stage. It doesn't have the problems with under the stage. It's got more reasonable blast zones. You don't die. You don't die at like 20% to Palu's up there at the top of the screen.
That's what I've been saying.
So
everyone keeps trying to say gentleman PS2, and I say nah. We should make a gentleman's small battlefield.
Yeah. I'd like to see KY kind of getting more up in Dedede's face.
Well, we're starting to see that here in this very first stock here as KY starts to take the advantage in terms of pressure. DeadNess trying to make his way back into the stage, but KY is keeping him on the ledges here.
Yeah.
A nice Gordo, though, will get DeadNess some space.
Yep.
We'll try to fight back for it. KY's getting DeadNess up to a pretty high percent here, although he is a heavy character, so a bit of a ways to go before this turns into a kill.
The adaptation I'm seeing here from KY is that he's getting up in Dedede's face and swinging at him before he can even start up his moves. Most of his moves have a lot of slow startup, and you can kind of just mash on his shield because his out of shield's not that great. So if you just keep him in the corner and keep swinging at him and not letting him, play the game, it really kind of shows how he actually is not as good of a, more of a lower tier character.
Some awesome adaptations from KY here, and some great spacing to make it back onto the stage as DeadNess tried to get the kill in the air, but will end up eventually finding that kill on stage.
Yep.
And
swings it back.
Bit of a juggle there with the Gordo. Heading into our second stock here, both players are pretty even percent. So DeadNess doing a great job at evening it back up after KY got that first kill.
One of the things that makes Dedede's the down B there so scary is that you can actually two-frame and hit the ledge with Dedede's down B, like the Jet Hammer, and it has super armor. So if even if he's charging it and he reads your timing on trying to do anything off the ledge, or if you stay on the ledge too long, you can get killed at like 20% by that Jet Hammer.
KY getting pushed a little too far to the right, not able to recover. And DeadNess will take that stock there. KY's got a bit of a ways to go in order to even this matchup. Oh, that nice spike dunk.
That might just be it.
That is it.
Yeah. That might be his stock.
A nice spike there from
DeadNess.
DeadNess will finish that series, win 2-0 against KY. And we saw some great adaptations